Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches' runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's well. I'm gonna grab a cigarette. I started a little early, figuring by the time everybody came in and we got ourselves together, that it'd be around 6:30 anyway. Hey, stay tuned. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. And I want to test something out on you guys. I found some cards and they were like $3, and the cards are adorable. But of course, it doesn't have a guidebook. When you find these cheap cards, they don't have guidebooks. And I don't like to just read general tarot. I like to kind of make my own um, readings that go along with the cards and whatever. So this deck has 80 cards. So I got them 2 days ago, and I just worked on the major cards. And I figured maybe we can read just the major ones um to see if, like, well, I'll show you. The cards are so pretty, but they are retro cards, and so I just did the major ones, which there was 22 of them. Oh no, I lied. Yeah, 22. So the 22 major cards, they had 2 extra than regular. And hey, Divine Empathic. I'm sorry, this stupid link. Yeah, Divine Empathic. Okay. So I figured, because they were so cool looking and pretty and very retro, and I like that I'd kind of make some stuff go with it. So we can just read from the major part, and I kind of did the guidebook like I was doing old commercials. So they kind of read like old commercials. So yeah, that should be fun. And if you like them, then I will continue with the rest of the, you know, 65 cards there, because they have the drinks, the tools, the meals, and the pleasures. So 4 sweets, uh, um, yeah, suits or sweets, and then my friend found these and she got them for me because they were cheap. The only thing is with these, and they're beautiful cards, guys. However, um, they're beautiful. They're beautiful hedgehogs. Okay. The guidebook. Now, it did come with a guidebook. Lo and behold. However, the guidebook is translated from some kind of Asian. Maybe it's Mandarin, maybe it's Chinese. So, when people translate them, what they would sound like. So that should be pretty funny to read too. So I said, well, okay. Well, because the cards are so pretty and I don't have to write, anything. I'm well. Thank you so much. Um, all right. So I know we have Kieran, Jen, Regina. Stay tuned. Do you want a reading? Um, Divine Tarot, do you want a reading? Just let me know. Um, so yeah, so I figured we can read some of those today. And then you know how I do. I'll give you a message from your spirit guide. Okay, stay tuned. Hi, James. They have this thing again, this share your referral link. I don't know how to get rid of it. Does anybody else use StreamYard and knows how to get rid of this stupid share your referral link that's taking up the chat? That'd be fabulous. Of course, James. Um, you can't get rid of it. Right. Go figure. Okay. Of course. Because it has a box in the beginning when you're setting up the live stream where you can check it where you want it, or you should be able to uncheck it to not want it. But no matter whether you uncheck it or check it, it's always there. And I'm like, no, we don't like any of that. Not one little bit. Um, okay, Kirian. Let's can we do the new ones? These pretty ones? Let's see. We gotta mix them up. How old am I? Because I saw your young age pictures. You're so darn gorgeous. Are you saying now I'm not gorgeous? Now I'm old. So yeah. Now I'm old. No. I am not 50 yet. I am in my 40s. That's how far we're going there. But in my mind, I'll be 36 forever. Oh, and you're beautiful now. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I I'm as my financial advisor says, I'm pushing 50 soon. We pushing 50. My body feels like I'm 60. Yeah. Well, now the body is another thing. That's a whole other story. Every day something new is finding its way to give me a pain. Let's give one more for Kirian, yeah? Oh, okay. This one. Here we go. All right, Kieran. Ooh, the first one you got is the Temperance. The Temperance. Which is number 14. And of course, they don't have any American numbers. Okay, the Temperance. Here we go. Good compatibility, peace, calmness. things will move along smoothly, even if you think about or do nothing. So you're going to have it easy sailing regardless of what you do. Well, that's nice. Um, on aspect of romantic relationships, you may be able to meet a nice person and fall in love with a friend. Hmm. When it comes to your career, it's also a good time to maybe start rethinking it. Oh, it wasn't written so bad considering that it was translated from Mandarin. Oh, then you got the little devil. Look how cute he is with his little minions. Okay, the devil. Temptation, attraction, seducement, fascination, and dependence. You are completely addicted to a corrupt world, though knowing that it shouldn't be like this. You are possessed by your desires and stuck in pleasure, even unable to get out. However, knowing where to stop and letting go of your desires is a shortcut to happiness. I love them. Um, uh, Basically, whatever it is right now that you're really stuck on, whether it be a vice or an idea, it's telling you to let go of it because it's suffocating you. So if there's something you're holding on to, an idea, or you're doing something constantly that makes it look like an addiction, even though it could be just you work way too many hours, that's a bad addiction that they want you to let go of. Then you have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. All righty. They're so cute, though. I'm gonna have to make another book for it, though. I have no time to write all these books. Don't be blinking at me to tell me to write a new book now. I have the EMF meter on, and it hasn't moved until I said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to write a new book," and they start blinking. I'm like, "Really? Like, I have all that time?" Nah, I love them anyway. Okay, Three of Swords. Catastrophic collapse, confusion, restart, new life. Okay, let's see. It seems that romantic and social relationships have not been going your way. It may be due to your selfish expressions or behavior thus far. You may find a clear solution if you reflect on your actions and words and judge things objectively. Okay, so maybe you're overzealous. I'm going to say that's what they meant by all that. Okay, now let's get you a message. I'm 55 and I'm still alive. Their way of agreeing, yeah. I think they just like when I write them. I do really work hard on writing them well. Which Jen, I'll try to redo from the well if they let me. We'll see. All right, Rista, what do we got for? What have you got? What do you got? Oh, well, thank you, Rista. Okay, here you go. You ready? Really, you're on an emotional roller coaster right now. Focus on one thing. So let's pick finances. Let's only focus on the finances until we fix that, which to me meant it's fixable. You just have to spend time. Maybe your mind is a little scattered because then she says, you're putting everything on your shoulders at once and you're going to fall over. So thinking about all the problems at once compiled makes it seem like too much. But if you just focus on one thing and say, no, we're going to work on this, and that's all we're going to worry about right now, and we're going to fix that, and then you move on to the next one, it will go easier and faster for you. Also, I think she has a question, right? So they're going to give you a yes or no question, I think that you have. And so the answer to your question is yes. Okay, Kieran? All right. Yes. Yes. Yay. All right, I just want to make sure it made sense to Kieran. And then I'm going to grab a cigarette, guys, because I was supposed to have one before we started, but I got excited showing you the cute little cards and talking about them. So one second. Let me get my cigarette. Yeah. I didn't really need to turn off the camera, but could have turned off the sound. I don't think, is it very loud, the cigarette, guys? The little, it's a little electronic maker, but I don't think it's that noisy, but you know, maybe it's annoying. I don't. I believe so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes, like I have so many things going on. What do you fix first? And then I get into a rut. Like I don't want to do anything because I'm like, oh, I can't possibly fix it. But it's because I'm looking at it as a whole instead of one little thing at a time. And if we took one little thing, I should take my own advice, which might be something I have to do. Anyway, but anyway, Jack, can we read these? Okay, is this something we can do? Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Now you guys are gonna tell me if you like these, and I should continue writing these these 80 cards. You tell me. You want that one? Okay. Yeah, one more. Looks like, oh, you want the casino? All right. Here we go. Jen, let's see what he got for you. The first one is the sun. The sun, which is the tropical sun bar. So let's see what the tropical sun bar has to tell you. The tropical sun bar. Cocktails, beer, and cold drinks served all day. Established 1934, this tropical bar invokes a spiritual connection to the South Seas and offers an escape from everyday life. This escape is facilitated by the tropical decor, exotic cocktails, and live music, creating an immersive experience that taps into feelings of relaxation and adventure. Our tiki masks that decorate the bar bring good luck and protection against harm and reflects spiritual benefits and practices of the original culture. Our tropical sun bar oozes with joy, happiness, good fortune, and opportunities of meeting the love of your life. Try one of our new tropical smoothies, great for your health and well being. You will have an illuminating experience, or you'll get a drink on us. The promotions: Tuesdays, lady night, half off every second drink. Thursdays, we have a free buffet for Thirsty Thursday, and happy hour is from Monday through Thursdays, 2 to 5. Flight or Bite Fridays, half off bar snacks with a drink over $10. We hope to see you soon. And then the next card you got is the horse races. The horse races. Okay, let's see. Horse race. The horse race at the Lucky Horseshoe. We are off to the races, so get on your Sunday best. Today's jocks are the best of the best. They exhibit control, willpower, and determination to achieve their goals. They will overcome obstacles and make decisive actions through the race to get them to the finish line. Here at the Lucky Horseshoe Arena, our jocks take on a journey of triumph and mystery. They are laser focused and have great control on their path. The jocks are the epitome of excellence in their field. They push all the limits, check all the boxes, face many obstacles to seek out their victory. The Lucky Horseshoe strives for discipline, endurance, and self control. Our jockeys have drive, determination, and an urgency to achieve their goals. They have the spirit of freedom and the pursuit of new horizons in their heart. It's time to find yourself a seat, hold on to your hat, relax, and enjoy the race. If your horse and jock doesn't win today, there's always next week. Hi, Diane! And then he wanted to give you the casino. So let's see what the casino has to say. Uh-huh. Mm, I know I wrote the yeah. I know I wrote all about the casino. Where did I write it? Oh, it's 10, not 20. Hello. Okay, Casino Royale. Pop on down to Atlantic City and visit the Casino Royale's roulette wheel. Test your fate and place your bets. The wheel is spinning. Your destiny awaits. This could be the turning point in your life, depending on the outcome. The roulette wheel is a symbol of a cycle, a, cy- a cycle nature of life, representing the idea of fate, luck, and unpredictable outcomes. Do you want to try your luck? Spiritual roulette is interpreted as bad choices or decisions that lead to negative consequences, similar to the risk of a bad spin on the roulette wheel. The pursuit of gambling, including roulette, is a distraction from spiritual growth and the desire for easy gains, which can lead to a detachment from values and principles. For a spiritual perspective, from a from a spiritual perspective, casinos are associated with greed, materialism, and a lack of trust in divine provisions. So take a gamble. It's a risky pursuit of wealth, and it's a great distraction from your life's purpose. But you got this. Pachum. All right, so let's see what that all means for you. Okay. Hi, Shelly. I hope so because I need it. Well, the sun is a great card all the time. I will be driving and listening. Okay, I got you, Shell. Okay, Jeff, what do we got? Tell her the story. Oh, okay, I'm going to tell you a story, Jen. Wait. Luck is what you make of it. Luck is what you make it to be. So, in order to have luck, you have to take risks. Um, and then he told me to tell you the story, which I watched the other day, which I thought was interesting. Okay, so, gentleman put all his money into his company, right? And he was, one second, guys, my cigarette fell. I don't want to burn the house down. Okay. we don't want to burn the house down. Burning down the house. Okay, so he put all his money into his company. He had some investors invest, and he still, because it was in the beginning, wasn't making enough money. The investors didn't want to put any more money into it. He wouldn't be able to pay his workers. He had $5,000. That was it left. And he said, well, took that $5,000 and he went to the casino. And he's like, I don't want to lose my company. So I'm going to either make money with this $5,000 or I'm going to lose it all and have to go back to work for someone else, you know? So he's sitting there and he goes to the blackjack table and he starts playing. And all these people were gathering around him, but he was so entranced in playing, he didn't realize. And he kept winning. And all of a sudden, everybody was clapping um, because he had all these chips. And he goes, I don't know how much I have. And he put all of it on the next bet and he doubled it. And everybody was cheering. And he was like, holy shit. And he looked and he made that 5,000 $20,000. And he's like, okay, no, I'm going to cash out because this is my payroll and maybe I could do a little something with it. Um, and then because he was able to make his payroll and do a little something with it, the investors gave him more money. That little business and that guy who risked his last $5,000 was the gentleman who ran UPS. So there you go. Now you know what UPS is worth. So yeah, sometimes you just have to take risks. Okay, I tell her the story. There you go. That's the story. So the main thing is you have to take a risk sometimes, even because there's no other choice. Sometimes you just have to take a risk. So I don't know what he's telling you that you to take a risk on, but maybe you got to meditate on it. 'Cause that was obviously the main gist of your message. So, oh, thank you. Isn't it cute? And I fit right in the circle. So, yeah, pretty good story. It's a true story too. It's not one of those made up shits. It's really a true story. That's what happened. So, yes. Now Jen has a question. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, let's see Jen's question. Yes, Jen. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You said you had a question pop into your head, and it's yes, yes, yes. You're welcome, Jen. I hope that made sense. Like I said, I don't know exactly. I just do what they tell me to do. I hear a lot of stories, so when he said tell her the story, I'm like, oh, what freaking story? And then when he showed me the roulette wheel again, I was like, oh, the UPS story. I watched it about a week ago, but it stuck in my head because hello, how lucky can you get? That's when you know the universe is on your side. That's how you know the universe is on your side. Because man, I put $20 in the slots in the quarter slots. I didn't get not one penny back. I'm glad you're still here, Regina. Regina, you're next. You ready? You ready? What do you want to read for Regina? I know, and I did get a lot of pretty cards, guys, but um, some of them the books came digital, and I just don't know like to read out of the digital pages is such a pain in the ass. That I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a service online that's cheap to print like these things in little books, so I don't have to sit there writing all 2 pages of. I dropped the card. 2 pages each for these cards, because it takes a long time. I mean, it takes longer to come up with the ideas for them, so I guess just copying them shouldn't take as long. So maybe I'll just get little books and copy some, but because I do have some pretty cards, really cheap. Like I got like 3 different kinds of cards, like in a grab bag for a few bucks. I don't know, $4 or whatever. So I got like the tarot familiars and the real life tarot deck, but there's no books. So I'm like, what am I reading? I'm making shit up. I mean, I could just ask spirit guides, but to pull cards and then be like, you got these 3 cards. All right, you guys tell me what it means. It's like I'm making them do all the work. I'm not doing nothing. So I have to, try to make books for them. So it's annoying. Because like this one has a book, but it's online. So to read it from the online is kind of weird. So I may just have to copy it. I don't know. Something like that. All right, Regina, here we go. What should we read for Regina? Which ones? Oh, the animals. Animals. Okay. Oh, thank you, Regina. Here we go. And thank you, Kirian, for coming. Kirian was. It's 4 o'clock in the morning for her. Well, now it's 4:30. Some craziness. Animals for you. Which one? I saw it. The yellow. Okay. Um, Diane, do you want a reading, sweetheart? Okay. We have the Hermit. The Hermit. Look how cute she is. Number 9. So you guys tell me those cards with the Russian roulette and everything. Do you want me to make those? Do they seem fun? Did I do a good job? Even though you only heard 3 so far. The Hermit. Solitude, inner wisdom, and guidance. Sometimes it's impossible to see the unique qualities of your essence while you're in the field of others' opinions and beliefs. In such moments, consciousness withdrawal to find your own inner radiance and wisdom is the most loving and sacred soul medicine you can offer yourself. Retreat to your sacred space for quiet introspection and look at where the light shines and notice where it doesn't. What shadows obscure your peace and serenity? Cast them out by forgiving your human imperfections and offer yourself the same compassion you offer others in your life. Ew, that's pretty. Stop putting yourself down. That's what that card means. Don't listen to other people's bullshit. Then you got the Two of Wands. Look at the cute little cat. The Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands. Choosing to stay or go. Travel, exploration, craving new experiences, planning for the future, seeking new possibilities, alternatives, seeing the big picture, moving ahead. The Two of Wands. One that lulls you to stay and build, and the other that pushes you to go forth and explore the new. If you find yourself dreaming about adventure and change while planning all the things without actually doing them, this card is an invitation to take action. Claim your future by fully jumping in with both paws, or by committing to making it work where you're at. If you feel stuck between what you want and what you already have, don't let the angst of being in the same old place sabotage your dreams. Actively reach for something better. And if you've been hanging out at the threshold of your comfort zone for a while, notice how wide open the door is. So just step through it. Then you have the King of Pentacles. Look at the cute moose, the King of Pentacles. King Pentacles. Knight, Queen, King. Bounty, family and community, groundedness, warmth, generosity, accomplishments. The Moose King bellows a message of triumph, success, true success in all its forms, emotional, spiritual, and material. He has claimed his freedom with the understanding that accomplishments are built on experience, and he has walked through the forests of life, enjoying each and every adventure along the way. The many challenges have taught him how to work with his talents and blind spots, and how to take his place in the world around him. He's constantly using the magical energies of desire and longing to discern which trail should be next. He teaches us to remain grounded as we grow and to remember that material riches are only a small part of an abundant and vibrant life. Hmm. Hi, Kim. Alrighty. Let me go back and look here. I'm still here. Hi, Andre. Hi, Kim. Okay. Hmm. Do we have a message for Regina? Okay. It's all about grounding today with you, Regina. So, right now you're a little under the weather, but continue working hard and you will get back to normal. Then you got to pick up something you like to do and do it. Take up sewing, take up cooking. It could be anything, but do something that you enjoy, but it also keeps you grounded. So instead of just hanging out, I guess, watching YouTube today and every day, maybe like I try to, well, like today I was writing tarot cards, but tomorrow maybe I'll craft. The next day maybe I'll make a dessert. I like doing different things. But if you pick one thing you like to do, like crafting or coloring or, cooking, and you do, cook a nice meal every day or something, then it will help keep you grounded and not all over the place. So that was for you, Miss Regina. And, well, she has a question. Oh, okay. The answer to your question is yes, Regina. All right, next is stay tuned. So we have stay tuned, James, Diane, Andre, and Kim. Did you want a reading? I didn't forget anybody, right? Let me know. Sorry, stupid thing blocks. Gosh, stupid thing blocks. I have to look at the phone to look at the comments. Yep, I have you on the list. I have James, Diane, Andre, Kim if she wants it. Uh, so stay tuned is next. Then James, Diane, Andre, and Kim. You're welcome. Oh, you seen her cook when you were on the panel? Oh, so maybe cooking's your thing. Maybe you gotta make some little cooking videos like I do. I'm not that great of a cook, but whatever I make that's good, I make it again for you guys. Or sometimes I make it first with you and I video it, and if it comes out good, you see it, and if it doesn't come out good, you never see it. It just depends. Um, it just all depends. Yes, please. Okay. I'm just waiting for stay tuned. Is she still here? Choo, 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 choo. I'm here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what they want to read for you. First, what spirit guides here for stay tuned? Okay, then that's what I'll call you. Nice to meet you. What do you want to read? This one. This one's pretty. Yeah, it's like regular. All righty, here we go. See what we got. No, one more. This one. All right, I think we got it. Okay, want to make sure. Ooh. So the first one you got is the two of wands. Look how pretty she is. Like, hello, two of wands. Plans, influence, and partnerships. Ah, two of wands. Let's see. Momentum is building. You've been laser focused on a goal, and every day you're making impressive strides and closing in on it. Your work is precise and has distinctive flair, and people of influence are taking notice. Your eye for detail and insistence on getting it just right is a valuable asset. Perhaps a partnership with an esteemed company or person will soon be offered to you. Be prepared to unbashfully shine and be sure to curb any doubt or negative self talk. There's no room for destructive thoughts right now. The energy of this card may also bring partnerships, not only in business, but with um, romantic partners or friends. Good things are flowing to you. Jump in the river fearlessly, and it will carry you to beautiful places. So, the basic message of this is, and we let our own light shine. We unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Oh, that's a nice card. Then you got the sun. The sun. Light, life, and energy. Okay, the sun. The sun. Rejoice! The sun is shining and gives freely of its warmth and light. If you have been shivering in the shadows, now is the time to step out into the golden rays and be yourself. Be nourished and healed. Every breath will bring a renewed energy and vitality. Allow joy to enter your heart and watch the wounds of the past diminish and fade. Now is the time to rekindle your youthful childhood like fire. Run through fields, play and live fearlessly, and dance and sing without shame. You will bloom and flourish in this time. Enjoy. I believe the world is incomprehensible, uncomprehensibly beautiful, and endless prospects of magic and wonder. Oh, that's a pretty card, too. They wrote these cards nice. Then you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Beginnings, love, and relationships. Okay. A lot of relationship stuff going on here, either collaborative or romantically or platonically. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups flows abundantly. This is a card of love, relationships, new beginning. Let go of the things that weigh you down because you need to be light and unburdened for this fresh start. This is a time to trust the powers greater than yourself. Your eyes and your heart are clear and have the capacity now to focus and nurture and give love freely. Let the divine guide you on your path. Put worries aside and turn your full attention to what you hold dear. Keep the soil of the soul fertile, tended and fertile. This is also a time of important spiritual growth, and you may find a new facet of yourself that, if allowed expression, will open the doors to exciting dimensions. I believe that imagination is stronger than knowledge, that myth is more potent than history, that dreams are more powerful than fact, that hope always triumphs over experience, that laughter is the only cure for grief, and I believe that love is stronger than death. Wow, pretty! That's a lot of relationships going on there. Okay, let's see if there's a message from your spirit guide. Okay, give me 1 second so I can write. Okay, All right, here you go. Your message. There are a host of exciting things in the work. Don't always be the party pooper. Sure, it's easier to do things that you are comfortable with. But wouldn't it be great to triumph in something new and tell the other one adios? You don't need negative energy in your life from people. So there must be somebody who your spirit guide obviously doesn't like and who's like always like in a blah mood and they're like, you don't need that. So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, wait. I'm getting to it. You have a message? You have a question, a yes or no question? Is the answer yes? And the answer is yes for you. Okay. Yes. All right. Yes. I never you're yes, stay tuned. Um I don't believe this one has read for you before because it was a different energy and she's screaming in my ear. I I don't I understood you without you being on top of me. She's a little younger, I feel, maybe because she's very hyper. But anyway, yeah, she's um new. New. That's why I said it was nice to meet you and I wrote down her name. Well, what she likes to be called. um, have you noticed a new guide? Very excitable. Stay tuned. I'm gonna grab another cigarette. Wait, be right back with you. There are name. Oh, yes, there is a name. Her name, well, what she likes to be called is Lil. Just ILI, Lil. She told me that's what for me to call her, so I don't know. I would assume you too. Well, I have two main males, and female always did the reading. Yeah, but this is a different female. This is not the same female. So I'm sure I would have the other name. Now I'd have to go back, but I usually write everything down because I'm a little weird like that to remember things. But maybe not. Maybe I didn't write your spirit guide name down on the main one. It might be just in the book somewhere where I read for you. But I know she was new, like it was a different energy. But usually people do have four spirit guides. The two main ones are usually like bloodline ones, and then you'll have two just other ones. And you'll usually get like a new one, they'll switch out, or a teacher one if something different's going on in your life and you need a different kind of energy to help you with that, then sometimes you'll get a new. So yeah. hmm Sometimes they're just teacher ones and they're just here for a little bit and then they go. But uh, all right. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, because like I said, for some reason I can't. I didn't write it down, so I'd have to look through the whole book. I got a big book of readings, but sometimes I just know because I just know the energy is different. And because my ear is so prominently going right now, and I haven't had that in a while because they've been really good with the guides, been just doing it telepathically. My ears haven't really been bothering me unless like I'm not listening, and then they try to get my attention by screaming in my ear. Then my ear will bother me. But usually when they're very excited and new, and they'll just talk right into your ear, and you're like, yeah, you know. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Ah, it actually got very hot in the house. Now I'm thinking like we have another visitor here. So because sometimes when certain other visitors come, I get like heat displacement. Either get really cold or really hot, or it will get breezy. Um, wasn't me. Yeah. So sometimes, sorry, I had to take off my sweater. You can't see that much of me, so it's okay. I can even put this up just a little more so we don't see anything we're not supposed to see. But it got hot. I had to take off my sweater. Maybe your fault. Do you have a fire elemental that hangs around you, James? Because that's what I'm thinking it is. Because when it goes from like I'm fine to I'm sweating, it's usually a fire elemental now. Somebody might have just came by to drop someone off for a crossover tonight, and they'll be going, and that's why it was hot. And then in 5 minutes, I'll put back on. Not even in like 3 minutes, then I would put back on my sweater. Unless it's somebody who's going to hang out a while, then I'll be hot for a little bit. But yeah, that's usually what happens. Usually, when a fire elemental comes by, it's phew, you get hot. Oh, Danny came in. Boo. Oh, maybe that's why it got hot. Yeah, see? Maybe you came and Astro Kid popped by to visit because I was like, I had to take off my sweater. I was actually thinking maybe Mary was around. I'm like, maybe Mary's trolling and Jacoby came by. But it's probably Danny. There you go. Okay. We know it was somebody came by. All right, next up is James. Who do we got? Okay. Oh, James, she wants to read the new ones too. Like, can we find what I know they're only major ones, but we're testing out the new ones because I actually got the major ones done, Danny. So just the major ones. There's only, 68 more to go or something. Mm-hmm. Which one? No, they're just like the regular major ones. They're just funny, funnier. Aha. Hi, Krista. How are you, sweetheart? She's looking through them to see what she want to give you. They're new, so wait. This one? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. So the first one you got is toys. The toys, which is probably the fool. Yeah, because it's zero. The toys. Let's see. The fool's toys. In some traditions, toys, particularly those that resemble deities, are seen as symbolic representations of the divine and creation. The fool views his toys as tools for learning and spiritual growth, emphasizing their ability to foster creativity, imagination, and emotional understanding. Toys remind you to connect with your inner child for happiness and healing purposes. You're going to need your favorite stuffy right about now since you are about the page stuck together. You're about to embark on a new journey or life's path. You are beginning a new chapter and heading into the unknown. Grab onto your childhood innocence, sense of adventure, and bravery to try new things. You need to bring all that along with your teddy for this awesome new time in your life. Toys are also considered a sign of nostalgia and longing for simpler times, not having too much adulting. Yeah. Ooh, and then you got the sandwich. So the sandwich, 14. Oh, 16. Stand Tall Deli. So this is a Stand Tall Deli, and it's an ad that was dated for 181. Home to the Tower Sandwich, layered with fresh bread and premium ingredients. We offer a build your own tower. You choose your bread, your meat, your cheese, veggies, and condiments. Our tower sandwiches are so tall, there's no guarantee it will fit in your mouth. Forks and knives are available upon request. They may topple over or the contents may spill out onto your plate, but they're so fresh and good you won't mind the mess. However, if that eating experience is not for you, we offer an array of other deli items. Our tower sandwiches are a perfect blend of unity, harmony, and balance, while effortlessly blending contrasting elements. Our inviting atmosphere fosters a sense of belonging, a place where you can enjoy familiar tastes and experience and even unique culinary traditions. Add update 51081. Due to a massive fire set by a tower sandwich toppling over and starting a grease fire, the Stand Tall Deli will be closed for renovation through June. We hope to see you then. Ah, and then we have the barbecue restaurant. The barbecue restaurant. The Devil's Meat Restaurant. Step into our fine establishment. We have the best meat in town. Enjoy our outdoor seating areas with the best barbecue you ever had. Our hot and perfectly seasoned meat embodies a sense of appreciation for the simple pleasures in life. Our backyard area gives off vibes of community and connection. Our famous burgers are notorious for your soul and spirit. I guarantee that after just one visit to the Devil's Meat restaurant, you'll be addicted and keep coming back for more. We're actually so convinced this will be the case that we are offering a special group deal. So bring your friends and family. We even often offer a customer challenge. If you can eat our deli's devil big plate of souls in one sitting by yourself, the next meal will be on us. Don't hold back. Pop in today for a truly soul changing dining experience. Disclaimer: certain foods and beverages can expose you to chemicals, which can cause cancer or birth defects. Enjoy! Hey! All right. So, with that being said, the the cards you got though were the Fool, the Devil, and the Tower. So, let's see what the message is. Yes. Okay, here you go, James. It's time to find some fun, but in moderation. Everything in moderation for a balanced life. You will be embarking on a new spiritual journey now that you're beginning to open up and forgive. Keep healing. You're doing great. That's lovely. Um, okay. What? You have a question? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. And there you go. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Sure, of course. Have some lunch. She woke up. Who woke up? Oh, you're welcome, James. Yeah, I can't see on the StreamYards anymore, Danny. They put some kind of silliness across the chat, so I need a second phone. So by the time you read the cards, look back there, look over there, look everywhere. It's a pain in the neck. It's a pain in the neck. See? And now the visitor left, so we can put back on our jacket. It's not as chilly and it's not as hot anymore. Okay. Alrighty. We have Diane, Andre, and Kim. Did I leave anybody out that wanted a reading? Just let me know. Hmm. Yeah, it sounds good, Jing. Oh, Mary woke up, or who woke up? Probably Mary. I think I just saw her in the chat. She probably forgot I was even on. She probably doesn't know what day it is. Oh, great. You know, when you first showed me, besides of like the cross fell over or whatever, the circle was still there. To me, it looked fine. Maybe you just have to clean up the old grass or whatever, but to me, it looked fine. Then you started throwing everything around. I'm like, what's he doing? It was fine. He only had a few things to fix. What's wrong with it? I was all mad that you were throwing around the grove. I was like, what? There was nothing wrong with it. It looked like a circle still. Yeah. So I was like, what is he doing? Was it just me? Diane, you're still here? I'm gonna grab a cigarette. Oh yeah, James, if you don't have Danny's Strongman channel, you can click because you're blue. On Danny, he does some Grove stuff there and a whole bunch of strongman stuff. But oh, you put it on Seabass now? Oh, I thought it was on the other one. Ah, okay. Well, I can put the link for your other channel. Wait. There. Okay. I was like, I just watched it. Damn it. Hey, Carl, how are you? He passed away, Diane? Hmm. I I was watching something else, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, really. I don't think it's conspiracy. I think they're actually doing half the shit. But besides, no, I really don't do conspiracy theories like the world's run by aliens. None of that. However, I do think that a lot of the last speeches and things that the Pope did wasn't actually him. Like I was thinking that I'm like, no, I don't know why. I don't know if it was the voice or whatever, but the last few things where you like that he did, I didn't think it was him. So I think he was probably really sick, but they didn't want to tell anybody. And they had like a stand-in, which I think they do that shit on. He passed away on Easter? Oh no. Oh, Danny, have a good shower and nap and sleep. Hopefully mom doesn't call you and wake you up. You better call her now and tell her you're going to sleep. 88. Yeah. Well, 88 is old. My grandmother should have went to be the Pope. She damn she's gonna be 97 in August. 97. I'm sorry, in July. In July she'll be 97. Yeah, he was sick. I think so. I think he was sick for a while, but that's just me. And then they had that thing going around where the Pope disappeared. I'm like, yeah, it was probably CGI or AI screen, because he's sick. He wasn't hanging out there talking to nobody, you know. But um so I don't think he was I don't think it was something crazy. I think it was because he was sick. They were just, you know, using a stand-in or AI screens or whatever the hell they do. All right, Diane. Let's see. Anything particular that you want me to read, or you want Lou to pick, or okay? And what do you want? What do you want to read? Which one? Oh, yeah, we can read those. I will write them up. Something close to it. Yeah, yeah. All right, Diane. I'm going to give you the new hedgehog one. Excuse the English translation. But they're so cute. I'm just gonna push up. Oh, welcome home. Welcome home. Good thing you got there nice and safe. Okay. All right, Diane, here we go. Mhm. Okay, the first one you got is the Four of Wands. Look how pretty. Look at them, the little couple under the wedding thing. Are they getting married? And they have a big castle in the back. Let's see what the Four of Wands is. The Four of Wands. Welcome, peace, anxiety, break, setting off. You can spend your time peacefully with stable living environment and mental conditions. You are also able to build good human relations where you can feel free and relaxed. Bright signs for the future can be seen, and you will get hold of a fulfilling life. Oh, that's a gorgeous card there. So you're going to grab hold of a fulfilling life. Then you got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Sword. Cunning, strategy, exception, solution, advice. It seems that you can cheat to make a profit, but you may need to reflect on whether the method is really a good one for you, even if you succeed. It is also important to make a judgment by looking deeply into reality. Basically, don't give up your values so easily for money. Ah, then you have the King of Pentacles. Oh, that's good. Pentacles means money too. Let's see the King. Economy, strength, cooperation, status, experience. Your social position will be stable based on good relationships. You will be supported by people around you, which will lead to future growth and development. Don't forget to express your gratitude and aim for more success. Don't forget to aim for more success, okay, Diane? Hi, Joe. Oh my God, that's good. Yes, it's the cards are so pretty, but like I said, the guidebook is translated from, you know, whatever, Chinese, Asian, because you see there's, You see all the Asian writing, and then underneath it, they translate it, so it's catch 22 on what it's gonna be a good translation or not so good. But they're funny. Alrighty, let's see if there's a message for you, Diane. I hope you had a happy Easter, Joe. Diane, Lou said he's gonna try to translate his from from Chinese to English too, so it sounds the same. They're killing me. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This is Lou's translation. Okay. Money is good. Happiness is better. So look on the brighter side and close the book on the dark. Stay positive, and positive will come to you. Got it? All right. Does Diana need anything else, Lou? He just said, "Don't worry, be happy." And now he's singing that song. Okay? That's what he said to you, Diane. So there you go. That's for Diane. Yeah, that's what I did too. I stayed home, did nothing. I did cook, but I went out on Saturday with you guys and we went and stalked the neighborhood for Greek Easter bread. So, I didn't need to go out on Sunday. And then I went out on Monday with my friend. And then yesterday I went treasure hunting. So my friend was like, came to the door because I found these gorgeous crystal, I mean heavy, gorgeous crystal glasses. There was 8 of them. And I'm like, I have 4 glasses for you. She's like, glasses? I'm like, let me tell you, this lady was throwing out a brand new crystal set. I couldn't let it go to the trash. It's gorgeous, heavy, real crystal, okay? I'm giving you 4 glasses. So she came to get that and she's like, put on shorts and go out. I'm like, shorts? I go, girl, no, we're not ready for shorts. First of all, I didn't even shave enough to go for shorts, right? But anyway, besides that is that besides the fact that we didn't shave, okay, because we got jeans on, I said, yeah, I'm not going out. I'm doing my live stream today. She's like, well, sit on the stairs or something. It's nice. I go, girl, I've been out all week. All right, Andre, let's get. You're welcome, honey. Now I'm gonna have that song in my head all night. Don't worry, be happy. Hi, Melissa. You ready for Andre? Okay. I am. I'm gonna have it in my head. That's your fault, Lou. Yeah, alrighty. I haven't heard that song in years either. You ready? All right, here we go. Let's see what they got for Andre. That one? Hey, you might as well. It's April. You might as well get the Aries out today. Okay, so your first special card is Aries, which is set your goals and uh charge ever onwards. Optimism, ambition, and courage. Then we got the number 8 in numerology. 8. So let's see what the 8 is. 8. We can find the 8. And then we got 8. Might as well find all of them. Why are we looking in the bunch? There we go. All right. So numerology 8. 8 is associated with Scorpio, which is a fixed water sign, Neptune, and Mars. When you think of the number 8, you think of I, circulate, shared resources. 8 symbolizes the flow of energy and supports prosperity, growth, and abundance. This house of power, authority, and efficiency is best suited for supporting extreme behaviors. Your life will be full of surprises if you reside here. It is considered very special because it symbolizes infinity, however, not ideal for joint family. So that's one that you go at it on your own. And then you got Leo, which is a fixed fire sign. When you think of the Leo, you think of the 11 and 8 in tarot, which is the strength, and the King of Wands. Leo is ruled by the sun, the dazzling celestial body that governs life and vitality. Leo is represented by the lion. These spirited fire signs are the kings and queens of the jungle. They love to bask in the sunlight and celebrate themselves. They are natural born leaders that are artistically and creatively inspired. These astrological divas never get tired of lavish dinner parties and designer designer wear. Ooh, then you got Venus, the planet Venus. Um, if you want to know about Venus, you think of the Empress in the tarot. It stands for shells, roses, and swans. Venus speaks to the way you express your desires, passion, and what you value. It's linked to charm, grace, culture, and refinement. It deals with the pleasures we derive from our possessions. Venus is the goddess of love. She turns the opposite directions than most other planets. The governess of all that's beautiful. Whoa! Hi, Abby. So now, let's see if Marissa has a message for Andre. She has a really simple message for you today, Andre. I don't even have to write it, but I will just so I remember. Okay. So she just said to you to go out more. Don't stay inside so much. Go out more, see more of the world, do more things. That's for you, Andre. No, Evie, it's not too late. I think we have next is Kim, then Joe, then Evie, and I think then we're all good. You're welcome, Andre. Anytime. I'm just gonna get some juice. The coffee was good and all, but it's juice time. I've been talking too much, so I need a juice. All right, Kim, you ready? What do you want to read for Kim? Oh, thanks, Sparks. You're gonna get the exciting ones that I only got 22 of done so far. All the major ones, but I worked hard. He's like, you worked hard on it. Read that one. I go, okay. I did. Now I have to work on the other 58. I believe that's right. Which one you want? Those? Yeah, that's it. Those three? Okay. Okay. So, um, I'm trying. It's there was 80 cards in this really pretty like it's just like all really retro cards, but it didn't come with a guidebook. It said you could download it, but it had no guidebook to download. When you went to the link, there was nothing there. So I was pretty pissed about that. Then I went to like the other links that had, and I can't find the guide for it anywhere, except for this one place who was selling it for $133. I think it's Australian actually, and I was like, no, I'm gonna make my own guidebook. So I started with the major ones because I gotta write 80 cards, but so I only got through the major ones. I didn't get to the other ones. But if you like them, I will continue. The weather's nice. Like yesterday was 77 degrees. It was nice. But it wasn't super hot for 77 degrees. Like, because I guess because there was no humidity, there was a nice little breeze. It was like kind of overcast. So I went out with a sweatshirt and jeans and I walked around and I was totally happy and fine. Just the way I like it. So, all right. So, oh, it's storming there? Mm-mm. No, it's called the retro deck. I think that's what it's called. Retro deck. Anyway. So the first one you got, Kim, is the retro chic fashion chick. Okay. Yes. She is a wild card. She's like an extra priestess. So here's what she's gonna tell you. Retro chic fashion chick. This fashion chick embodies the feminine principle representing the energy of Mother Nature and the earth. This fashion chick encourages a sense of grounding, connection to the natural world, and finding balance in one's life. This is your new beginning, so grab your nicest outfit and put it on for your being blessed with creativity, growth, and abundance from this chick. Chic emphasizes the importance of character and how you interact with the people around you. It's about cultivating a sense of elegance and sophistication in your daily life and interactions. This means being mindful of your actions, how you treat others, and striving for a sense of grace and style in everything you do. Being a chic chick is not about pretending or conforming to external pressures, but about expressing your unique self with confidence and grace. Yay! The next one you got is the full service gas station premium. $3.41 for 0.11 gallons. Oh, expensive. No. Number 24-hour auto service. Is your vehicle holding you back from navigating your life's path? Come down to Chris's garage and take charge of your destiny now. Get an oil change and restore balance to your engine and harmony to the environment by reducing fuel emissions. Breathe new energy into your vehicle with our premium fuel. Avoid taking unnecessary risks. Some minor repairs now can save you a lot of stress and money later. Find the equilibrium within your life with our engine mount and wheel bearings check service. Our low cost maintenance can help your vehicle power that sustains and moves you on your journey. You are you and your partner fighting over the vehicle repairs? May we suggest a compromise? Come down for a consultation now. You will have our full cooperation in helping to find a resolution that works for the both of you. Don't forget, Chris's Garage is open 24 hours, 7 days a week for your convenience. We strive to help you find harmony, embrace moderation, and restore balance in all aspects of your life. Life is a highway. You can't drive it with a broken vehicle. Yes. Then you have the fortune teller. The fortune teller. The fortune teller knows all and sees all. Fanny's Fortunes. We offer many services: tarot reading, crystal ball gazing, palm readings, and more. I have a gift for as for accessing knowledge beyond the realm of ordinary perception, potentially drawing upon spirit guidance and understanding celestial patterns. Fortune telling and divination are tools for personal growth and self awareness. It offers and self awareness. By reflecting the insights I offer, you may gain a better perspective and understanding of your choices and direction. Let me gaze into my crystal ball. I'm tapping into my psychic awareness and visualizing your future and gaining insights. Do you want to know what your future holds? For just $24.99, I will give you a full reading and three question answers. If you come in this week, I will give you a free meditation class and a spell for energy enhancement. Inquire within to learn your destiny. Do you think you have been cursed? I also dispel curses and offer protection against future ones. Alrighty. Is the guidebook as good as my crap I just made up? I didn't make it up. I did some work on it, but still. I have the guidebook. Yeah, you could take some pictures of. Yeah, take some pictures of the. Just take pictures of them and send them to me on. I know to 80 pictures, but or a short video where I could pause it on each page. Don't have to go crazy. But yeah, they want $133 Australian money. I was like, how much is that in American? It's still too much. Like $100 or something. Which is probably why here we were only able to get the cards for $3, not the guidebook. Uh-huh. All right, Sparks, you have an additional message for Kim? I like your meanings. I tried to make them like old commercials, Yes, guidebook is a must. Yeah, of course. It's because it's fun to have the things go with the cards. For that, I could just get just like oracles that have a little meaning on it and read you three words and be like, yeah, there you go. But it's not as fun. I will send you over yes, that'd be awesome. Because then I could get some ideas, but I'll probably elaborate a little. But if I have something to go on, it will be better. Because I just made, I was just looked at the picture, went to what the card would mean, like the tower, and then made something go that sounded right with the sandwich that was on there and the tower. So, I did the best I could, but I think they came out okay. I don't know. I like your meaning. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see. Kim. Okay, Kim. Here you go. Talk to us and we may talk back. Ask for guidance and we will give it. However, it's like the little boy who cried wolf. If you ask for advice, but never take it, it will stop being given. There you got like one of those you have to think about really hard. All right. Yeah. The first rule of thumb, yeah. It's true, James. Yeah. You gotta go with your intuition what the card means. Anyway, like even when when it has a guidebook, but just to come off with all the time something off my head, like sometimes I'll forget what does the sun mean? What does the four of pentacles mean? You can't go off the top of your head all the time and go, fuck. What's the point of picking the cards then? I'll just tell you something off the top of my head. Not really. I'll ask your guides, but still, Ah, I think that is why I like Christina's meetings. Yeah, it's what the original did. Kind of was like, oh, um, but I try to make mine fun, like fun. Like those I tried to make like old commercials, like sound like old fashioned commercials would sound. Kim, we lost you. Your computer's lost in translation. Oh, yeah. Kim got kicked off. They just told me. Yep. Okay. So, Joe, you here? Did you want a reading, Joe? I mean, I put you down because you came in, and I figured that's what you came in for. I have Joe and Evie, so let's see. Yeah, you like my crazy meaning? I'm here. I'm ready. Okay. What should we read for Joe? Okay. Yeah, Joe, you're gonna get some of my original. The original. Eventually, I'm gonna get to all these. I found some books from Amazon, like this one, but these I had are very small, only 30 pages. There's 80 cards. So I found one with 80 pages. Little books like this that were really cheap off Amazon because they're made of just like paper stock. So, um, and then I must write because, like I said, if I have some books that I found online, some PDF guidebooks that are cute, like that I could do with maybe these real life tarot and the tarot, the familiars. So I'll make books for that when the books from Amazon come from like different ones off the internet, so it'll be fast. But these ones, I like them so much. Those retro ones, I wanted to do cool ones to go with, so that we're not reading someone else's shit. Christina's are more colorful. Yep, that's a nice way of putting it. I'm very colorful. I'm here. My tablet has. Yeah, they told me because I said, "Oh, her computer must have gave out," and they were like, "Yeah," but I read your message and everything. Did you have a question though? I felt like you had a question. Anyway, the answer to your question is yes, and that question might be for what is going to you're going to get out of the reading. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I had just finished it. Sorry. But I said maybe her computer gave out because you didn't answer me, and then they told me, yeah, it did. So I knew you'd have to go back. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Joe, cosmic cupcake of foodie. When you are eating a cupcake, it means you are enjoying life's simple pleasures. You're in a good place mentally and emotionally. Cupcakes represent something sweet you are savoring. This cosmic cupcake comes to tell you to enjoy the little things in life as they can bring you a lot of happiness. Ooh, and then you got the king of foodie. We got a lot of food going on here. You want a cheat day. That cookie just looks so good. The king of foodie has come to tell you n- that you may be unhappy or unsatisfied with things that you've achieved or a current situation. So, this cheat day that you're going to go on may bring about guilt that stems from betraying oneself. That cookie you want so bad is a sign to promote acceptance, forgiveness, and to move past. Mm. Then you got the margarita of foodies. The margarita of foodies. Margaritas mean you have psychic abilities. It represents purity, wisdom, and spirituality, but also resilience and strength in the face of adversity. This comes to you because you have a thirst for additional knowledge and spiritual nourishment and emotional release. Great! Go get yourself a margarita, let yourself relax, and soak up the atmosphere. They had an extra one for you. You got the spell book of scary pentacles. People believe spells are just for witches and warlocks. This isn't the case. The spell book appears to you to symbolize your pursuit of knowledge and spiritual development. Okay, this is the second one that tells you you're looking for something and it's a spiritual something. You have a need for a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe around you. Release unconscious forces or potentials that have been closed up inside the spell book, trapping you from breaking free. So let's see if we have a message to go along with that. Oh, oh yeah, I was wondering where your drinks were, Evie. Okay, let's see what we got for Joe. Alrighty. You ready? You ready, Steady Eddie? Oh, you were on your laptop? Oh, are you just behind in the chat? Because we were looking for you and you weren't answering. And when I looked over, they bumped at me on the EMF. So I figured, oh, you must have got kicked off or something. All right, Joe. So many questions, so little time to answer them all. Not enough information to make an informed decision. Look deep inside yourself. There's a hidden key, and it will unlock the door. Not all answers have to come from the physical realm to be correct. Ooh. Hi, Ashman. How are you? I hope you're well. Mm. Oh, does she have a question for us? You have a yes or no question. Your answer is yes. Yes is the answer for Joe. Thanks. All right. And then we have Evie. Totally good. You have a yes or no question? If you have just a yes or no question, we can answer it after. He has a yes or no. Okay. So the answer to your question is yes. All right, Evie. You're welcome. Oh, does it? Good. I'm glad it makes sense. Sometimes, it's not supposed to make sense to me. So when they're saying it and I just write exactly as they're saying. So it's like, when your teacher's saying something and you're writing, you're not really listening because you're writing. And then when you read it back, you're like, I don't know what the hell that means. You didn't even have to write it in there because they said the answer to your question was yes. I know it's like a 20-second delay or something on StreamYard, but whatever your question was, they had said it was yes. So I'm assuming the first part of your question was yes. Alrighty, Evie. Evie, you want to hear the new ones too? Let's see. Might as well. You have them, but you don't have them my way. I did it my way. Oh, no, we're not going to sing. I can't sing. Anyway, but anyway. Yes. I like your way. Yeah. Want this one? Let's see. Yeah, we could see the difference when I look at your book and be like, what? I did all this damn work and they have 3 words? I'd be mad. I would be totally like, what? All right. Here we go. You ready? Ooh, you got the other high priestess. Oh, she's cute. Hmm. Okay. So, before the discount diva. The word diva has roots in Italian and Roman mythology, referring to a female deity or goddess. The discount diva is uh, savory, a savvy woman energy who is known for her fashion sense and has an uncanny ability to find great deals. This diva is smart, resourceful, and a trendsetter. Divas are divine inspiration with victorious attitudes. This diva has a connection to the divine, feminine, or a celestial, the spiritual realm, celestial and the spiritual realm, representing a higher spiritual existence beyond the earthly experience. So grab your debit card, get out your intuition, inner wisdom, and mysterious know how, and find a deal of a lifetime. This diva is encouraging you to shift from relying on your conscious mind and accessing deeper inner knowledge. Don't go to Macy's when you could go to Marshall's. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Ooh, then you got the journey to outer space. Oh, let's see. The journey to outer space 21. The Apollo program. Journey into outer space and beyond. Follow your curiosity. Get a new beginning in our Apollo space program. Are you stuck in a dead end job? Always wanted to see the stars close up? Well, here's your chance. Success and accomplishment are within your reach. Put an end to that boring 9 to 5 cycle and begin an exciting new career as a space cadet. Journey into the unknown and get paid to do it. Explore uncharted territories, both personally and spiritually. Start your spiritual quest today. Fly like angels in the sky. The angels will join in and share their divine guidance with their flying confidants. Space travel holds a sense of awe and wonder at the universe, a recognition of our place within the cosmos, and the potential for transcendence and spiritual enlightenment. Look at it like a journey beyond the physical realm. Get an opportunity to admire God's handiwork from a different perspective. Apply now. Spots are limited. Must be 21 or older. And then, yeah. And then you got the fan of, it's really the handyman. But, well, in my world, it's the handyman. So it's 11. Let's see. In my world. Okay. The handyman. Room ventilation. We will hang a ceiling fan in every room. You want an AC unit? They're also available. I know you aren't used to having fans in every room, but it's time to get rid of the old patterns. Embrace new perspectives. Some things are just out of your control, like global warming. So call our handyman today because installing and hanging fans are in our control. Our handyman are doing God's work of and sh- creation and shaping the world and its inhabitants with purpose and care. We only hire the most divine craftsmen, embodying the spirit of practicality and service. We sometimes have to surrender to the heat and make sacrifices when we're at other people's houses. But you don't have to in yours. Set up a consultation today and we'll make our best offer. What are you waiting for? Summer's right around the corner. Okay, with that being said, let's see what that all means for Evie. So those cards, even though I call them something different, so you had the High Priestess, the World, and the Hanged Man or the Handyman. But I tried to put all the like main things of the card in there. I just tried to make it like an old-fashioned commercial. So let's see what else Kathy has to say, if anything, to you. Hmm. Oh, what a nice message. Okay, Evie, you ready? Have a new adventure. Take a little vacation. Go for a long drive in the mountains. Life is good, but your mind still needs to be decluttered from the daily routine and life. So relax. Have a spa day, okay? Have a spa day. That was for you, Evie. You did excellent. Oh, did you like the meanings? Like I said, you must know what they actually mean. The cards. I'm just going with uh with it. All right. Was Evie our last one? Yeah. Mhm. Yes, Kathy did good with her message too. Mm-hmm. I'll grab a cigarette and um, I finished my juice. I was so thirsty, which usually doesn't happen. I'll grab a cigarette, wait. um, and we did good. We finished pretty good. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, I want to keep Wednesdays, not over 3 hours if we can help it. but I look forward to seeing their meanings, Evie. That should be interesting. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Because like I said, I just did the major ones. And that took me 3 days. I didn't do it straight for 3 days, but like still, it took a while. I had to figure out what I wanted to say, then write it down so that it made sense. You know, my favorite one of that might be the notary office. When one of you get the notary office one day, it's quite funny. Which is, I believe, is justice, the notary office. Hmm. Thanks for everybody hanging out, and we did such a good job, and we got all the readings done, so we did a good job. We got the messages. You like the high priestess one? Oh yeah, they gave us two, and so I love the little aliens. Oh, I must have not got to them yet. I like that they gave you an extra, like they gave the fortune teller as an extra, card too. So they gave you two high priestess and the fortune teller as an extra major card. So I like that. But yeah, and I like that we read them 3 times and nobody got the same ones. So it was interesting. You got to hear all six of the sayings anyway that I wrote. But so I'll try to work. If Evie gives them to me, I'll try to work on those. And then the next ones, like I said, that I'll try to work on is the tarot familiars because we don't have those. I'll do these guys when the books come from Amazon, which will be tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure because they have really pretty ones. There's some cups. They have the animals, so I would like to go do the animal ones because I think that'd be nice. Look at the wolves. How pretty. So almost the pentacles has all the wolves on them. They're so pretty. All the white wolves are on the pentacles, except if they have the pretty pentacle sign. So they're pretty too. So I would like to work on them. The wands or kitty cats are all different kitties. Um, the cups are all owls, all different owls. Um, yeah, and then like the major cards are different animals. So I think that'll be cool. Oh, really, Evie? That's nice. Yeah, but you know what? Only having 22 cards, you'll get bored reading the same 22 cards over and over again. Now, if they do, I can make a deck with not pentacles and stuff, not a suite, just different things, and just make them all different, whatever I want kind of cards, like I did with my other ones, kind of. But I put them in suits like foodie and um, social and whatever, but I just basically put the meaning of what the picture was on the card, not the spiritual meaning of it. Not so much, I didn't go with the regular sweets of the tarot. So, yeah, which you could do too. But yeah, I would love to make tarot cards, but get paid for it. But I was thinking if I can get like a program, which I was thinking, I think on Etsy they might sell for really cheap, a few dollars, a PDF where you can, where it will show you a page and then it will have like, so you could put a picture of a tarot card in the spot and then you can write, you know, down what it means. So I can make my own guidebooks for them. But then I like I said, I need a place to print them. I need a place to print out little books for cheap, and I can make my own. And I think even if you had the guidebook, you can use regular cards. Like I have these adorable deck of cards, which I am going to make a book for these two guys. If I could find it. Ah, I thought they were right there, but I guess I moved them. I have these adorable cards, like regular plain cards, but that have like Beauty and the Beast on them. And I was like, I can make those tarot cards easy, you know, because I already have the cards. I just, and I found those. Somebody was throwing them out. They always leave these boxes for free everywhere around my neighborhood. So when I walk by and look in the box, I'm like, oh, what do they got? See what I found yesterday. Yesterday I went treasure hunting. I found these gorgeous crystal glasses. They're so heavy. They weigh a ton, but they're real crystal, brand new, like they never been used. There was 8 of them. I gave 4 to my best friend and I kept 4. And if I could figure out, they don't have stickers or anything on them, but if I could figure out if they're not, they feel so heavy that they might be real crystal. But if they're real crystal, they might have lead in it if it's older crystals. So then I'd be afraid to use them every day for juice. But if they don't, I'll use them as juice cups. I also found 2 big things, of which I feel bad because I think somebody's grandma passed away. And I'm like, oh, I'll use your buttons, grandma. But I found 2 big, look at these, canisters of all buttons and sewing stuff, mostly buttons. I mean, look at these pretty buttons, which you'll be seeing in crafts shortly. Buttons and all sorts of little fun tassels. And look at the old-fashioned, like what you would do, clip the baby's diaper with back in the day. I think I had those for my daughter. But just like all really pretty stuff. So that's all in here, like gorgeous buttons. So 2 things of it. That one's filled to the top. This one, it has a zipper. It has little pieces of doily and all sorts of things, just things. It even has a seashell in here. It was grandma's box of goodies. So yeah, has pins. I love this. This is, I'll actually use it. This is for your scarf. You put your scarf. Yeah, so. Oh, that sounds good, Evie. Yep. So that's just some of the stuff I found. Yeah. Oh, and then I think, oh, and then I used it today. I found a set of these beautiful coffee cups that nobody had used. And they were so gorgeous. I mean, I washed them really good. But I think they're so pretty and they're made by some designer. And there was a set of two exactly the same. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, and a great coffee grinder that I took apart and I washed, a hand coffee grinder because I didn't have one. So I said, no, it's good. Just in case I ever buy coffee by accident and it's not ground coffee, I could grind it. um, you never know when you might need a coffee grind. So yeah, but yeah, that's we had a good day treasure hunting yesterday. So we found crystal glasses and the buttons, silverware, gorgeous Italian sterling silver. I gotta wash it. Like silverware. Yeah, I think I put it in here. I don't have a place sometimes. Look at this cake server, and it's marked made in Italy. This one is um, silver plated, but these little guys I think are real silver because they're like really messy. So I got to get the silver cleaner and clean these little guys up. But yeah, but this one's heavy too, and it's nice, silver plated. So yeah, we had a cool day yesterday, treasure hunting. Making coffee. All right, making coffee. And then my friend, she's so funny because she knows I always take things home. And she's like, I don't know. I never find anything. And I'm like, I don't know. Well, there's stuff all over the place. You're not looking. I go, that's because you're in your mother's car all the time. I'm walking. But if you're in the car, how are you going to see a box on the floor? You're not, that says free. So whenever she walks with me, like we were walking the other day, and there was this big, humongous box of Christmas decorations out. Somebody was throwing out. There was cups and mugs and kitchen stuff. She was like, you just find stuff. So the other day, she actually was walking somewhere and saw a box, and she found this for me. She found this. It says things, right? And the cover was broken. So she's like, well, it has a hole on the top, but I figured you could fix it, which I did. I put this pretty heart like cookie ceramic thing I had, and I said, no, it goes perfect. So now it's fixed. You can't tell really that I fixed it from the outside anyway, and it's cute. And so I'll put things in it. So yeah. So yeah, right. We found a lot of cool stuff. So normally I can go out and I could bring home the whole neighborhood if I had any more room in my apartment, but I don't. So I can only take small things that I could fit somewhere. um, Although those glasses, I was like, no, we can't let those crystal glasses go to the landfill. We don't have room. I'm gonna give forward my friend. And she was like, yeah, I love them. I was like, good. She's like, they're heavy. It's good for you. So I'm like, yeah. And then you're not so afraid to wash them either because they're heavy. So Sometimes those thin glasses, the juice glasses, you'd wash them. And you know how many glasses I've twisted and they broke and I've cut my fingers? I had a scar forever. I think I still have it. You can't tell on there, but I still have the scar. You see it over there. When I was cleaning one of those glasses and it freaking got me. So I would never buy glass. After a few times, I was like, no, we're not doing glass anymore because they're too thin and they break. But those things shouldn't break. So I would do just coffee mugs. I drink everything out of a coffee mug. I felt safe from cleaning them and not cutting myself. I remember one time when my kids were young, I had such a bad. They brought home something from school, one of them, and they didn't get sick, but I did. So bad that it was literally, when the doctors test like the infection, it was so bad it went off the freaking paper. Like he's like, you can't even see it. That's how bad it is. So they gave me this really strong antibiotic, and I'm not used to taking medicines because I don't take them a lot. The antibiotic was so strong that it gave me, and since I wasn't used to it, it made my whole body numb, but I didn't know it was going to do that, right? So I'm sitting there washing the dishes. I took the antibiotic half hour before I started doing the dishes. Then I started doing the dishes. One of those glasses broke and it fell on the floor and whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I can't even hold the glass. I cleaned up the glass, whatever. I walked to the bathroom. When I went to come back, see all this blood all over the floor. And I'm like, why is there blood all over the floor? Like, did I cut myself? No, I would have felt it, right? I look down, my legs are full of blood. Well, when the glass fell, I guess, it cut open my leg because it broke in my hand, but like my hand couldn't hold it or something. And then it fell. It cut open my whole legs. I couldn't even feel it because of like, forget it. It was a mess. For a week, I was in bed. I couldn't get up. I couldn't even go to the bathroom. Someone had to come and help me go to the bathroom. I had to leave my kids at my mom's. One grandmother had one grandmother had the other because I was like, I can't hold them. I'm gonna drop them. I think Jonathan was young. Maybe he was like 1. And my daughter was like 7, but still, I was like, mm-mm, was bad. So yeah, but that's it. I don't remember. I feel like I took so much home yesterday. Some fabric. With the button lady had some suede fabric, which I'm sure we could use for something, some project somewhere. Oh, and then just this crazy liquor bottle that I thought was so pretty, and the top is even glass. That I'm gonna wash it out, I think, and I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna wash the whole thing, sterilize it, um, wash it, and use it for olive oil because I think it's so pretty. It's like gorgeous. You could use it for wine too, I'm sure, but since I don't drink, I figured I could put like olive oil for like when you're gonna use yeah, what do they call those things you put the olive oil in? You know. But I figured I'd use it for olive oil because I think it's so gorgeous. So yeah, but that was it. That was the finds. The coffee cups. So yeah, that's it. All right. Use it. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me. Everybody got their readings. So I will head out of here. Tomorrow, I did do a video for tomorrow. Now, ask me what it was because I forgot already. I'm going to tell you. Give me a second. Tomorrow, we're going to do Greek deities that rule your zodiac. So we're going to be talking about the zodiac. Yeah, thanks. So the zodiac and the Greek deities that run your zodiac. So I made just a little video and then we'll just talk about, that and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. So that will be tomorrow. So join us for that. We'll do some like astrology stuff maybe, and just different things that have to do with that. And so that will be fun. So we will see you then for Thursday, spiritual Thursday, but whatever we can find to do on Thursdays, I'll try to do. So I thought that would be interesting. So we'll do that. Let's find an end screen. Yay! And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.